How do I get my child to do homework?
I'd like to share with you some ideas that I have in regards to helping your child get their homework done, hopefully with less frustrations and less irritation for them and for you. All kids struggle with homework. They've been in school a long day. It's over 6 hours, and that's starting in kindergarten. And that's a long day for a little child, They have their breaks and all of that, but it really is an awfully long day, and especially for our kids on the spectrum, because they have had to hold it together, more so than other children. They've had to hold it together and really, focus their mind, which doesn't come easily. And with or without an aid, it is a struggle, and they should be commended for that. Now, that doesn't mean that they are exempt from homework. That most certainly doesn't mean that you should be doing their homework. What it means is you need to help them find the right time and the right place in order to get this done effectively. What I suggest and what worked very well for me was not to do the homework as soon as he got home, as much as I would have loved to have that happen, because, we would have been done for the rest of the night. But my son needed a break. You need to go out, get on the swings, blow off some steam, have something to eat, whatever you need to do. He needed to have that free time to let his mind settle in, give it some space for new information and to get that work ethic back up there. And so what we found worked very well is to bring him into the kitchen when I started dinner around 5 o'clock, set him at the table. As I'm doing my work, could glance over and see if he needed help. Did he need to be prompted? Did he have a question? Did he need help reading the question? Things like this. And it worked very well, and I've had a lot of parents try this, and they just are like, wow, why didn't I think of that? It's so simple. Some of the things I'm telling you are so simple, but yet we forget to do them. We're so amped up and we're so involved in behavioral programs and strategies and this, that, and the other that we forget. Just let's be grounded and let's use some common sense. And so switch that time up. And if they need a little bit more time, if the homework is a little more extensive, then pick it up again after dinner and try to put a time on it. If you find that your child is still overwhelmed and you honestly feel that they have a little bit too much homework, then speak with the teacher and ask them to accommodate the work a little bit. If they have 10 spelling words to learn and they're really, really, really struggling, then bring it down to, 7. And then, slowly over the next few months, you can get it back up to what the grade expectation is. The other thing, lastly, is a place setting. Our children have a hard time getting started. Their sequential planning area of their brain doesn't quite start off the same way, in the beginning, in the first few years of therapy. And so what you'd like to do is to remind them, okay, here's a couple sharpened pencils, here's your papers, here's water, whatever. Get it set up to all the things they're going to need, but keep it simple, really simple, not a lot of distractions, where they're looking down. And then just remind them, okay, what do we do first? First we pick up the pencil, then we read the question, then we write the answer. And you might have to say this every day for a long time, and eventually that's going to roll around in their head enough to where when they get into school and they look at this blank desk or this desk filled with a bunch of stuff, they'll remember, okay, first this, then that, then this. It's a lot of repetition, but you'd be surprised how much it helps. They get a little tired of people telling them all day long, get to work, get to work, get to work. They want to get it done, they're just stuck. All right? So remember, patience, hope, and faith.